What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. MTG here with another episode. If you're new to the channel, hi there. So this is the iPhone 13 mini, and as you can see from the title, this is my end of year review for 2023 for this device. Now you're probably thinking, this came out in 2021, the iPhone 13 mini, and there hasn't been a mini device since. Why are you talking about a device 2 years later at the end of 2023 that Apple doesn't even sell in store brand new anymore? Well, here's the thing. This is a very compelling device, and it's either you really love the iPhone 13 mini or you just don't like the phone. And I personally love the iPhone 13 mini, and I think a lot of people can use this. I think many of us, if we really wanted to, can replace this with our daily smartphone, with our daily phone that we use, like a larger phone, maybe the iPhone 15 or 15 Pro Max, whatever it is. If it came down to that, then this phone is definitely usable. So here's the thing. This design is the iPhone, really. It's just the iPhone 13 mini, but smaller. It feels very premium in the hand, and it's the best compact smartphone that came out in 2021. And just in my opinion, I still feel like this is the best smartphone, compact smartphone to carry, hands down, even 2 years later. Like, the Asus Zenfone 10 is the best compact smartphone that I've used in 2023, but as you can see, it's not as compact as the iPhone 13 mini, and the iPhone 13 mini is a powerhouse. It surpassed the Asus Zenfone 10 by being the best compact smartphone, hands down. Display is great on the iPhone 13 mini, even though it's 60 hertz. Having a faster refresh rate on a small phone like the 13 mini would definitely tank the battery life. So I'm really fine with the 60 hertz. And I used this as my primary phone on my trip to Istanbul a couple months back, and it was great. It was honestly, it took amazing photos. It just held up very well. I didn't need to resort back to my iPhone 14 Pro Max at the time or my Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5 that I had brought with me. I was carrying the 13 mini exclusively. My SIM card was in the 13 mini. This was my daily phone, and I'm super happy with the photo results that I got. I'm going to get into photos and camera in just a moment. I'm a huge fan of the mini iPhone series, and I hope that one day Apple does resurrect the mini lineup. Now, I want to touch base on performance. The A15 Bionic chipset found in the 13 mini, it's not a slouch at all, and it also powers the iPhone 13 Pro Max, as well as the iPad Mini 6, which 2 years later is still my favorite iPad mini, hands down, and I can't wait for the iPad Mini 7. Software has also been very smooth, as the 13 mini right now is currently running iOS 17, and I've come across zero bugs, like zero issues whatsoever. This phone is going to be supported for at least 5 years. Well, in total, 5 years from what we've seen with Apple. They don't really disclose how far they update their phones with software updates, but it's looking like we're going to get 5 years, so about 3 years left with the iPhone 13 mini. But if you're looking for a champ in the performance department, this still won't let you down, even with the A15 Bionic chip. Now let's talk about the cameras. And cameras right here, they perform like a champ. And even for YouTube, I use the 13 mini, maybe not in this video, but with other videos and other angles, side angles, I'm using the iPhone 13 mini to record footage that you may see in other videos on the channel. This is perfect for on the go. It's perfect to start making content. If you have the iPhone 13 mini and you're really hesitant on starting a channel or making content, short form, long form, whatever it is, this is that device. You have it right in your hand. I started the channel with an LG G3, but with the iPhone 13 mini, you have an amazing camera setup. You have iMovie, you have editing apps, really good editing apps on the go. And there you go. You can start making content on your iPhone 13 mini. But cameras really did perform like a champ. I'm super happy with the results that I got from my trip in Istanbul. Battery life is the one concern. It's probably the downside of this device. Now, 2 years later, I can't report because I can't report of the fact that I haven't had the iPhone 13 mini since 2021. This is actually, I recently bought this a couple months before I went to my trip. So the battery life right now is still at 100%, the battery health. So I can't really say I've had this specific iPhone 13 mini for 2+ years. But if you're planning on picking one up brand new or refurbished, renewed, still gonna have some decent battery life, better than the 12 mini. My 12 mini was deteriorating really quickly. And this battery life is better than the 13 mini, but it's not the best. And if you're a heavy user like myself, it's not going to last you all day. Now, while I did use this as my main daily phone, I would have to charge the phone twice. And I was bringing a portable battery bank, a MagSafe battery charger with the iPhone 13 mini, and that's how I was getting through the day. So yes, it did perform like a champ. Performance, camera, displays, compact size, but the battery, it just isn't it. Now, light users will probably have to charge this once a night, which sounds about normal. I mean, if Apple made this phone a little bit thicker, then it would probably have a bigger battery, and then I would be really happy with it. And I still hope that one day Apple does bring back the mini lineup. Now, I also want to touch base on the pricing because it's a factor that plays out for many consumers. And unfortunately, Apple did discontinue the 13 mini right before the 15 series came out. So that's actually when I picked it up, about August of 23, and I traded in my iPhone 12 mini. I got this for a very good deal. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick up the 13 mini because next month, rumors are saying that they're going to discontinue the 13 mini. And those rumors came out to be true. You can't pick one up at the Apple Store, which is kind of disappointing. Now you can pick one up for about $450, $500 renewed on Amazon. And having used Amazon renewed devices before, I can easily recommend their Amazon renewed service. So if you want to check it out, I'll be leaving a link in the description down below. But here are my final thoughts about using this device and having it through 2023, throughout the last 4 or 5 months of this year. This was Apple's last mini iPhone. At least for now. I really, really wish Apple does continue the mini lineup. And I hope that one day they resurrect it. Maybe this might become the future iPhone SE lineup. That would be super nice. Other than the battery life, this phone is an absolute champ. I can easily recommend it to pretty much everybody. And I can easily recommend this for those who are also looking for the ultimate smartphone experience in a more compact body. You don't want the iPhone 14 or iPhone 15 or the iPhone 13, just a larger body, and you want everything about that phone but smaller, excluding battery life, then iPhone 13 mini is going to be that phone for you. Or if you're a smartphone collector, this would be a great phone to add to your collection because, as I said, this is the last mini iPhone that Apple has made. They only have a 12 mini and a 13 mini, and this is it. So that's been it for my end of year review for 2023. If you did enjoy, or if you're rocking iPhone 13 mini, let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to see more content on the iPhone 13 mini in 2024, 3 years down its release, just updates about this device, let me know. That's been it for me. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to superman the like button, comment down below, and best of all, share this video because it really does help out the channel a lot and will help push my content out to more people. That's been it for me. I'll catch you guys in the next episode.